Yeah, that's 9 o'clock means killing me. Uh, okay. Testing at 1 and 2 and 3. Let's get started. Good morning. Good morning. So we're kicking it off. Last day of November. No, not last day. Last trading day of November. Sometimes, last day and last trading day, I'm just like, one and the same. Anyway, today we're looking at the Federal Reserve.gov FOMC. This is the news that's coming out today. We have the G.20 finance companies publication date for this release is approximate. We have the commercial paper, select the interest rates, assets, and liabilities of commercial banks in the U.S., and factors affecting reserve balances. So we really don't have any kind of speakers on today or anything to mess up the mood of the market. Let's go ahead and jump over to our scans. So over here on the scans, we can see that leading the day, we have BSLK up 237%. We have DEVs up 56%, PRZO up 51%, PGHL up 36%, UMAC, which we saw the other day, up 35%, BMRA up 23%, and LGHL up 19%. So we'll stick with these top movers for now. And these are the top volume gainers in the market right now. BSLK leading the way with almost 40 million shares traded on the day, followed by PRZO, and then LGHL, which is only up 19%. So let's go ahead and look at the catalyst, starting with the largest percent gainer and moving on down. Let's flip back over here. Flip back over here and we'll go with BSLK. So press releases, last news was on November 7th and it was earnings. So I'm not touching BSLK. Next one, PRZO. ParaZero Technologies Limited ordinary shares. So 1 hour ago, ParaZero's drone system received European regulatory approval. Okay, so that's news for today. I don't know how good it's gonna do, but I'll just throw it on the watch. Next one is DEVs, DEVS. DEVs or DevStream enters REC market in Asia with Medellin Solar Power Facility partnership. And that is today. So we will throw that on the watch as well, DEVs. Next one is PGHL. Oh, 30. Last news was on July 24th. I'm not touching that one. Next one is UMAC. So it says Donald Trump Jr. joined. Okay, so we saw this news the other day and what it actually did. It was very poppy and droppy on that day, but I'll put it up here on watch just to see if it ends up falling out of the sky. It almost has 10 million shares traded on it. The next one is BMRA. BMRA, last news was on November 21st. Biomerica secures 3 key international patents for infused technology to address GERD, Crohn's disease, and ulcerative colitis. But that was a couple of days ago, and it's only up 20 something percent. So maybe that news isn't so hot, but we'll see throughout the day what it wants to do. But we'll just stick with the top movers for right now. And then we got what is it? LGHL. LGHL. What is this? Latest news. Last news on August 19th. Not touching that one. So, oh, and I also see VSIG up here. This is the one that I traded the other day that went bonkers, but I don't know if it's going to be able to do anything today. Let's see what kind of news it has here. Has a lot less volume than it had when I traded it. So 2 days ago was when this that AI contract news came out, and it's only up 20%. So we'll see. Let's just look at the charts for these. So this is the list that I have with catalysts. That's where we start, and then we work our way to what actually matters within the technicals of the stock. So we got PRZO, DEVS, UMAC, and VCIG. So now let's bump over to Yahoo Finance, and we will see the floats of these. So we'll start with PRZO. PRZO statistics. Looks like we have a float of 7.58 million on this one. 7.58 million. We have quite a bit of insiders holding this one relative to the institutional holdings. Let's bump over to the, well, let's just look at the statistics first, then we'll go to the profiles. All right, devs. DE. This float is 24.81 million for devs. UMAC, unusual machines, got a float of 3.13. And then for the one that I traded yesterday, VSIG, or not yesterday, the day before Thanksgiving, tripping, 1.07. And I always like to look at those insiders, and I didn't actually look at the insiders on UMAC, but higher insiders on this one usually is a cause for higher pushes. Let's go to UMAC real quick. Okay, floats, insiders. We see that 27% relative to the institutions is higher. So yeah, all of these pretty much have higher insider holding. But yeah, let's go and look at the profiles now. Where are these companies stationed and a little bit of backstory. So PRZO is where we want to start. ParaZero Technologies Limited, an aerospace company, designs, develops, manufactures, distributes, and sells autonomous parachute safety systems for commercial drones in the United States, Israel, Canada, Europe, and internationally. The company offers Safe Air System, a smart parachute system that monitors unmanned aerial systems. Okay. This is an Israeli stock, and it was formed in 2013. It's headquartered in Kiryat Ona, Israel. I probably slaughtered that name, but yeah. Let's go to devs. So we got an Israeli stock, then we got devs. Stream Corp operates as a carbon credit generation, carbon credit generation in Canada and the United States. The company invests in projects or companies that involve in carbon credit markets and provides project management. It generates and manages carbon credits by utilizing the blockchain-based platform. So this is a little bit of crypto right there. Blockchain-based platform. And then the company also invests in green projects that generate renewable energy, improve energy efficiencies, eliminate and reduce emissions, and sequester carbon directly from the air. The company is headquartered in Vancouver, Canada. Restream Corp is a subsidiary of Devio Inc. Okay, so what is Devio Inc? Don't know. Let's go plug that in here. Devio Inc. The world's most sustainable blockchain. Okay, so yeah, this is crypto. This is definitely crypto. Introducing DevX, the unblocked blockchain. Looks like they got people building games on it. Let's go to gaming. I got a couple of things out here for games. Actually, let's look at some of the. I want to see, do they have any other types? Okay, so industry partners, Titans Forge, and tech companies, blah blah blah. Devio has assembled a world-class team. Okay, high tech, investing, financial. Okay, so they're into the investments as well as gaming. Interesting. Okay. Got a couple of advisors, things like that. All right, so this is crypto. That's Crypto Catalyst on devs. Let's see how crypto is doing today then. Go over here, pull up my trading view. Okay. So these are a couple of my crypto holdings, which are all green, green, green right now. But let's see. Bitcoin is what we want to look at. Where's Bitcoin? Bitcoin up to 97. It almost broke 100K last week, and now it looks like it's going to retry, which will be beautiful for me. If it does, go ahead and break that 100,000. But we'll let that play. So that's good news on devs. Looking at devs though, what I'm interested in, I was looking at the charting. This is a 15-minute chart. Had a little struggle point up here around the 130s, and it actually threw a wick back up here, high of 128. Oh my goodness. And then the NQ. So devs also has another thing that I like. So devs has a beta score that is positive. And that means if the market is going up, this stock could find some favor with the market. And you know what the NQ is doing right now? Let's go look. Look at this beautiful, beautiful recovery. So it came down here, touched the ATR highs, ripped up, came back down to the ATR highs, ripped up. And so this gives me more confidence behind a devs trade than a PRZO trade. That PRZO has a negative beta. So if the market is going down, PRZO has a more of a chance to go up. But devs today looks good to me. So devs is probably going to become the #1, but I gotta see what these other ones want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and get PRZO off of here. Take that one off. And so we got devs, UMAC, and VSIG. Now VSIG, I don't know about that one either. But it's just headed up right now. I'm really interested in devs though. 25 million shares traded on devs. VSIG had their run up to about $7. Oh, I forgot to go over that trade. So I actually entered VSIG around here, 290, 280 level. I entered 3 times. Entered the first time, 1,000 shares. Got stopped out. So basically what I'm looking for is for it to hold strongly over the ATR highs here. It broke the ATR highs and it stopped me out of my first position right here, breaking it down. And then it came back up, so I got back in. And it came back down and stopped me again. And then I got in for my final little allotment of of 400 shares, and it went on this ride. I ended up selling around this level up here. Around 475 was my last sell points. But I just didn't expect the rest of this move. I was like, okay, we've reached the point, and it just exploded up. And I was like, whatever. But I ended up closing up the day. Let's go look at the journal. So here's the journal. I closed up the day on VSIG up like 111 bucks or something, but it could have been way more. But it's whatever. Here's the calendar for this month. So basically, the first week was the red week, and then these following 3 weeks we've pulled out green every week. So just kind of see what happens today, and if we can continue to or finish off this month strongly with the last trading day being today. I don't want to push it, but I do want to take a trade with something that has catalyst and has a reason to move up, which is devs for me today. DEVS. What's up, Lori Lee? Hola. Lori Lee in the building. So yeah, we're watching. We got 3 that I really like. Well, 1 that I really like, and 2 others that may just be a nuisance, which is UMAC and VSIG. Just waiting for those to dump. But Dev, man, DEVS, Bitcoin or crypto catalyst, you know, is positive on a positive market day, and the market looks to be trying to trend up. Hasn't really shown that it's going to trend up yet, but let's go look at the NQ one more time. Hasn't really shown. So I've been marking these structures up, and I got I pretty much got a litany of lines on here. I guess I can get rid of some of these. I was just watching different structures build and just wanting to see what structures will hold up, but I guess I can delete some of these because this is way back here, beginning of November. So I will remove that and focus on this new structure down here that we had. So we had an uptrending structure that broke down, formed a bottom down here. And this structure I just put in today, this little came down here to notch. And I'm just looking for it to hold up this and continue to try to go higher. It has a high up here back over 2937. And this is why I'm more interested in devs today. Devs moves up with the market. So that's going to be the calling card for the day. And we'll see how that does. It threw a wick up here. Let's see, 125 seems to be where it keeps having these issues. But I just want to hold here until the open, possibly, and look for maybe a 130 touch or something like that up there. All I need is 10 cents. So not really looking for the moon on any of these, but letting that play out and watching UMAC looking real kind of wicky up in here. And then VSIG also not really pushing out strongly. So if Dev fails, you know, the one that I like on the day, it's got the float. I don't know what the relative volume is just yet. It's up 54%. You know, it's got it's a small cap. It's got the reason to move with the beta score. So I'm just gonna see. We're gonna see. Do I expect it to rip to the moon? I don't know. Do I expect it to give me at least 10 cents? Probably. But we'll see. I haven't even jumped in yet. Just kind of letting y'all know where my mind is at, I guess. Now, if the NQ starts to fall, I'll just be like, okay, well, PRZO may come up a little bit. And of course, the PRZO has higher volume right now. It's reached 40 million shares, and Devs only has 26. So there are more eyes on PRZO right now, which, you know, we'll have to see what that RVOL is looking like, that relative volume. But both of them are up at least 50%. But don't want to jump too early, just kind of want to see things kind of play out. And this one came down to touch a bottom of 98 cents down here last time it came down. If it does want to dump down, that means that that ATR, what is it? ATR of 88 cents. So if it does dump down to $1, that 88 cents is going to be kind of up there. So it might be hard for it to get to that ATR once it comes out, but we'll see. It's going to have to break it though, wherever it goes. Then other than that, the only other one that I see is PRZO. If the market flips, if the market goes back red. To be honest, I'm really not even interested in VSIG today. UMAC, not really interested in that one either. So I only got two that I'm watching here. PRZO and Devs will be the thing. And I'm also watching on my other screen the NQ, QQQs, and looking at this bullish action on these. We got about 10 minutes to the bell. We're going to see what party time looks like today. Can we close up? Nice little end day profit, end trading day for November. Yeah, last Wednesday I just or Wednesday I had the right idea, but I think I don't know. I got in and I was like, man, I don't want to hold through a drop. That's the only thing because I had 1,000 shares, so every 10 cents, is $100. I was like, man, I hope this thing doesn't drop on me, but I should have just I I want to just trust myself enough to just hold through a little bit of the dip, especially if it's like right at the ATR high. But I've seen so many times that it'll just drop and you're down 30 cents on 1,000 shares. And I'm like, I don't want that to happen. I would just stop out and then look for that reentry. And then if you think about it, when I stopped out, I was down what, 375, and I got back in once it recovered. And that 400 shares by itself recovered the 375. The whole trade when I entered that 400 made me about, I think, what, like it was around a $600 trade. So it made the four or that 375 back plus some. So I was kind of like in recovery mode, but I still had did all that research. I was like, man, I like this one. I really don't think this one's gonna crash out. And it didn't. It went from 280 up to 7. I was like, jeez. I was kind of upset, but I like to see my ideas play out nicely. All right, devs, taking a little dip down here. The more it comes down, the better. Then NQ sitting up here on the ATR high. So the only thing that will cause me to flip sides is if this ATR high breaks down on the NQ. I'll be like, okay, well maybe PRZO is gonna be the thing. But right now, devs is it for me. For me. And then the SPY is at 600 even. Looking good. Looking good. PRZO looking like it wants to break down $1. Current halt levels looking like it's 142 and 94 cents on devs. Let's look at the halt levels on PRZO. Halt levels of 122 and 82 cents down here to the downside. 6 minutes left until the bell. NQ pulling back. So we're going to give Dev some time. As NQ pulls back, if it starts to break down this low, we'll give Dev even more time. Right now, just watching. Come on, Dev. Don't blast off yet. Give us a second. Let the market open first, at least. Gee whiz. Don't do it yet, Dev. Don't do it to him. Calm down. That's a lot of volume traded in here as well. We got 9 million shares traded just in this area. Point of control is sitting at, where's the point of control? Oh, PLC, 112 right now. So point of control, lot of volume. Let's see if it'll break it down. NQ pulling back, so it's pulling back. Want to see it try to break down this level, and if it can break this down and recover to the upside, whew, that's gonna be nasty on Devs. But we'll see. Just needs to stay above. Low here was 2,800. I don't even know if we can get back down there. And then ATR high was right there at 2,831. About 2 minutes until this thing opens up. Good morning, Danielle. Yeah, I'm focused on well, if PRZO, if the market keeps doing this, PRZO is gonna be going up. It's got a negative beta score and it's gonna move up with as the market is moving down. So, but I got my two that I'm watching, PRZO and Devs, and I think one of these is gonna be able to give me 10 cents. One of these. Now, last time when I traded a VSIG, because it had a negative beta, I actually traded it when the NQ was under. So I traded it under the ATR. See how this fell? Under the ATR, and I got in VSIG, and this thing just dumped, and it helped me out a lot. This time, it is above the ATR high here. So let's see if Dev can do some dipping. And we got about 2 minutes left. And it's still around this ATR high, hasn't broken the ATR low, so I'm still thinking bullish. Devs, come on down, baby. PRZO should be moving up, actually. I don't know why it's not. Maybe it's a late follower. A late follower. But as of now, we're just waiting. Depending on what this market wants to do here. That is quite a big move down on NQ. So I'm not really sure about which one to go with. All right, 30 seconds. Since the market is moving down, I watch PRZO first. See what it wants to do in this first couple of minutes. And if the NQ starts to reclaim this ATR high, I'll be looking back at devs over this 2833, but right now it's just in consolidation for me. 3 seconds. All right, so here goes the ATRs coming out. ATR high up here at 108. ATR low is 90 cents down there. Then devs, we have ATR high of 126 and an ATR low of 103. And let's look at what the NQ is doing. Is it trapping people to the long side is the question. So it came down here, formed a higher low here, but that doesn't mean this candle hasn't even closed yet. So doesn't mean it's done down here. Jump back over to PRZO. Straight up there to the highs. Like I said, when the market's going down, this one should be going up. And let's see what the first 15 minutes have to say about PRZO. Has a halt level up there of 119. Trying to get out of that ATR high. I'm still watching devs as well. 113, 114. You're going to continue to push. 116, 117. Okay. So pushed all the way to 119. It's going to halt up here. I almost hit the halt band. Not quite though. All right, let's look back at NQ and see what it's doing. It's coming back towards, coming back, pulled up off of this double bottom here. And if it starts to reclaim this 2083, I'm looking at devs. But devs has got to get over that ATR high though. That's the only issue with that. I'm not trying to just jump in. It's got to get over the ATR high. UMAC failing the ATR high as well. Just kind of zooming around real quick. BSLK failing. PRZO. PRZO is about to fail. Market is coming up a little bit too much for PRZO to continue this. It's going to probably end up halting down. It's above the halt band though. So if it, yeah, there it goes. It was above that 119. So devs, we're going to see. PRZO doing this thing. Devs coming up as well. This is the one that I'm more interested in to see the SPY reversing, going back up. But right now it's in consolidation, hasn't made any decisions to go back up yet. So just waiting. PRZO. And this is the first 15 minutes. So Friday, I'm gonna try to do a little bit longer stream on Friday maybe. Just to capture a little bit more. Wow, NQ pulling back up heavy while this thing is halted. Somebody's gonna get caught. Somebody's gonna get caught bad on this. Look at this NQ. Came down here, hit a low of 2,800. If it starts rising up here, devs. Ooh. Okay, where's devs? Waiting for you to wake up, devs. But if it starts to break this ATR low, I'm just going to be like, yeah, it's dead for me right now. Let me go and see when this thing is supposed to be unhalting. PRZO. Halt. PRZO halted at 932, should be unhalting, or 932.10 should be unhalting at 937.10. 937.10, we'll keep an eye on that. UMAC just in consolidation between the ATRs. BSLK going on down. VSIG just in consolidation between the ATRs as well, up 26%. Let's look at these relative volumes over here. So VSIG, what I'm looking for is a large relative volume. VSIG only has 2 times its norm. When you look up here at BSLK, PRZO, UMAC, all of these are getting very abnormal, right? Devs, All of these are getting abnormal. So that's what I kind of want to look for in relative volume. How many multiples can it get above the norm? PRZO. PRZO, we got a couple of minutes. Devs, you're going towards ATR low. You're going the wrong way. Hopefully you can rip all the way back up because that's be the only way that I trade you. Let's go. BSIG, rip down. PRZO is looking like it. BMRA up 30%. Yeah, not looking great. Not looking great at all. This is why I wait for that first 15 minutes to kind of see where things are going. I don't just jump in because you can get caught in some bad juju. Nice. Donnell's getting those trades on PRZO. Getting those trades. I'm still sitting here on my hands looking at the paint dry. We'll see though. 836, 837.10 is when it was supposed to be unhalting. So we got about a minute left. Devs popping back up. Can you get that ride up there to the highs? Yes, sir. And the NQ is coming back up as well. NQ coming back over the ATR highs here. So Dev is definitely coming back and looking like I want to be a part of this. PRZO, as the market is coming up like this, I think it's going to crash out on this open. I think it's going to really crash out for real. So be ready. The market is looking real bullish. That's all I got to say. 37.10 is about to open here. Can it crash out? 37.10 going up there. Let's see. Crash out or no? Crash out or no? Crash out. Yeah, the market's looking way too bullish. I'm gonna jump over to devs here. Right now. Devs still haven't made it up there though. Okay, we'll keep looking at PRZO for now, but it should be crashing out here. Got that negative beta. Will it be able to fight? It's fighting. It's fighting even when the market's going up. I like it. That's heart right there. That's a lot of heart. That's a lot of heart. Cause I would be scared right now. This is what the NQ is looking like right now. This big buy up. And PRZO has a negative beta score. Yeah, PRZO finna get hit in the mouth. But this is the first 15 minutes. This one's still just sitting in consolidation. XOXL is up right now as well. This is one that I usually trade, but on today, I don't know which way this thing's trying to go. I don't know which way this thing's trying to go. PRZO, are you still on move? Yep, still moving up. So the halt band hadn't even adjusted on this thing on the 15 minutes. So I don't know where the new halt would be. Just got to wait for this thing to close. Hmm. 839. This thing is pushing. Gee whiz. And the market's still going up. That's QQQ, SPY, everything is above the ATR highs over here. So NQ, QQQ making its way up. SPY looking like it's about to break over 600. Interesting day. And the devs just continue to go down. Just hit 840. Long extension. What is a pullback gonna look like? Devs starting to give up the ghost. It doesn't want to do anything. Going back towards $1. Hmm. $841. Hmm. 140. Okay, devs coming back up. No, just a dream. All right, let's do a swing through on BSLK, which was at one that was up 200%. PRZO pretty much taking the day. UMAC continuing to fail and chop people around. BMRA up 39, 40%, but I don't think that one had a catalyst. RGTI. Okay. Then we got some large caps coming up here. SMCI down 9%, and then NVIDIA up here making its way onto the board as well. Yep, PRZO, man. Well, we had the right two in the list. You know, just this first 15 minutes has been crazy on PRZO. Insane. Hmm. All right, Dev's coming back over 110. And you start to spray above 118-ish. Markets are still going up. So looking for this one to break pretty much 125 up there. Wow. Markets just got punched in the mouth a little bit, and you're seeing that on Devs as well. All right, 150. We're about to close up the first 15-minute candle. Is this thing too extended, or does it have more gas in it? All right, let's see. 10 seconds to the close of this 15. And Devs is doing his thing. All right, let's see. So it's popping around here. Pop to the high. Has this ATR high up here of 126. Got my 3,500 ready. Getting a little bit of a pullback on the NQ though. Want to see NQ show me green before I do anything. There we go. Showing me green. Got to do this ATR break of 127. You're just going to go down and oh well. Yep. So no trade there just yet. Just a lot of wicks. PRZO, what you looking like? PRZO with a slight pullback. Devs just doesn't want to act right just yet. May have to wait for this candle to close too. Low of 108 down here. Point of control, it is above the point of control of 112s. But just not up there yet. PRZO still doing this thing with 155 times its normal relative volume, and Devs is only sitting up 13 times its normal relative volume. So not super great. But the market just flipped green, so let's see if we can see that over here on Devs. This is the market, big green buy up here, and that's why I'm watching Devs. But Devs not one to act right. PRZO still trading above ATR highs. Both of them have catalysts, so either way. But I would like to see more of a pullback on this one. $18,107. UMAC could not leave the ATRs either. RGTI came right up to it and now felling out the ATRs. LG, HL going down. That one's trash anyway. BMRA came up, but it has no catalyst to continue to push through those ATRs. PRZO coming on down. Come on, Devs. I know you got this, bro. But NQ is pulling back, so that makes sense. NQ pulling back slightly, but still holding above this ATR high. Yeah, so at this point, it's just a little bit too much flat motion. Just kind of got to give it some time. PRZO is the only thing that's really playing ball above ATRs, but I really expect a little bit more of a pullback. But maybe I was just wrong about PRZO. 150 high up here. Just can't do it. Can't buy this high. Okay, NQ starting to show some signs of holding as well. Holding up quite nicely, going back green after a huge buy up. Let's jump back over to devs, which continues to just look weak. And this is one of the reasons sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, I hadn't taken a trade yet. I'm like, it's not breaking, it's not making any real decisions, so I really can't do anything with this. It's just in consolidation. VC continues to fail, ATRs as well. Vasculas. Yeah, NQ is so strong. So strong. Where's the stop point for this? Had a high up here of like 20, 29, and it's just going. I like it. Devs, do you like it too? Do you like this move? Do you want to participate? Or you want to just sit on the sidelines, Dev? PRZO just kind of slamming and jamming. All right, so the bottom of this candle is 132, 20 cents away. You know, it's probably not gonna, if it goes all the way back down to 111, it's over with for this one. But yeah, just nothing for me on these. Mm, mm, mm. Is that a double top? Or is it gonna break? Is this a trap? Double top? It's gonna break. Break it. Okay. Hmm. Couple of times trying to break that 159 high. Nice. Just needs to break down this 149. Okay. Finding a little bit of pressure here, but hasn't exactly given up. even though the NQ is absolutely on a rampage, it just won't give up. It's supposed to be going down. So until it fails out, the NQ is going up. I'm not sure about what's going on here. If the NQ wants to fail or if it wants to blow through these highs of 2,900, if it does, then we can make a decision. But right now, just making the executive decision not to get my account blown. Yep, Dev's just not participating, not wanting to cooperate in the first, what? It's been almost 30 minutes of the market. It's not doing it. Let me see what SOXS, that might have been the play today. SOXS or SOXL. It came down here 27 XYZ, but I mean, it really wasn't my focus on today. But it is doing its thing. It's doing a very slow move today from 27.76 up here to 28. And it has an ATR of $2.18. So it's moved from 27.51 all the way up here to 28.30s. Not quite $2. But yeah, I'm just losing faith in devs, man. Losing faith. It's all the way back down to $1. Nobody's paying it any attention. Let me go back and look at what crypto is doing here since we've been here. So it's back up to 98,000. Last time we looked, it was at 97. So interesting. Crypto's up, and the one that has crypto catalyst isn't doing anything. I think this thing's about to break out. Absolute garbage. It keeps trying. Either this is a huge trap or okay. It's a little breakout. Coming right back down to that 159 and then right back up. Interesting movement. Pushing up to 170. Yeah, this was just a missed one. Whatever. I just did not expect it to be doing this while the SPY is doing what it's doing. Coming on down. So it's almost 9 o'clock. The first 30 minutes are out. And devs just gave up. UMAC. VSIG. RGTI. NVIDIA. Absolutely ripping to the moon. 137 up to 138 because of the SPY moving up like it's doing. That's it, man. That is it. It can't even get back up to 118 now. Oh well. Still up, whatever we are up on the week. Just gonna wait. Now I would be interested in a PRZO pullback. If it could pull back a little bit, I'd be interested in that. But other than that, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Love to see devs back over 40%, moving towards 50 quickly. Okay, there's the open of the next 15-minute candle. So this has some time up here. And yeah, the NQ is now blowing out again. So let's go look at the NQ. Huge buy up, completely over the ATR, breaking over new things. And so we'll see. Can devs get back over 40% and start pushing up, or what does it want to do? Does it want to go ahead and fail? Because it's got every reason in the world to be going up right now. With Bitcoin up, markets up, everything's up. So my question is, why isn't it moving up? Why? Why, devs, do you do me this way? And coming back down to that level. This is the first pullback that it's having on the day. I'd be interested in this one. It's the only one that's really holding up ATRs anyway. So may get a little sympathy bounce. So bottom of this candle, we're looking for a breakdown of 150 basically. Devs under $1. And yeah, that's all, folks, on devs. Oh my goodness, this thing is gonna continue going. This is just so bad. Let me go back over here and see if more news came out on this thing. PRZO. Power Zero, man. Absolutely doing the most this morning. Drones received European regulatory approval. Insane. Insanity, bro. Look at these shorts getting squeezed. But you know what? I can't be mad. I'm like, look, I'm sitting here green on the week. I'm just watching this like TV. And, you know, I'm just like, wait for a pullback. It's like I said, all I'm looking for today is 10 cents. What is ACHR? $9. It's got 24 million shares traded. Let me see what ACHR is. Archer Aviation. All right, so we got November 12th, Archer hires a UAE leader from Abu Dubai Executive Office and GCAA in support of plan to commence in-country service as soon as late next year. So that was their only news, so not too interested in that. Devs is now under $1. Yep, gotta play PRZ on a pullback. It's the only thing you can do. This is just going to continue to walk up. And the thing is, with it spending this much time with this much volume up here, if it does pull back, it could pull back, you know, quite a bit. The point of control just moved up to 157 right here. So majority of shares traded have just popped up here. So are there shorts in here, or will it continue to push over 174 is the question. A lot of volume coming in here. Show me some red. Get down through that 150 is what we've been waiting on. Yeah, a lot of the non-catalyst stocks are actually looking crazy right now. RGTI didn't have a catalyst, but definitely moving up. Um, that's gonna need to fall off. That thing's breaking new highs. CHR. I don't like none of this. Let me go and check some of these ones that are moving up to see if new catalysts has come out on them or something. ACHR, RGTI, and NVIDIA. Of course, we know why that's moving up. All right, so let's go look through these real quick. RGTI. Bro, why are you calling right now? 3 days registered. So that's a direct offering. Nothing there. On RGTI, it's just going up. NVIDIA. Typed that wrong. Last news was a couple of days ago, and it was earnings, so that's dead. PRZO continue to just rip the moon. This is so depressing. On a Friday, man, I want to trade something. And this is another thing, trading with specific variables. It's like, man, I want to trade something with news, something that had a reason to go up. It just doesn't perform. So just sitting here like, oh well. Do y'all have days like this, or is this the time that you start fishing for something? Like you be like, man, I just want to trade. I just want to trade, man. I'm like, bro, I know what my variables are telling me to do. All right, PRZO is finally halted down. Gee whiz, thank the Lord. Does not mean Debs is going to recuperate, but let's look at ACRHR's float. It looks like a super high float there. ACHR. Archer Aviation. We got float. Oh yeah, that's a big float on Archer ACHR. Yeah, it's a lot of traps out here for real. Lori's Lee says, I don't trade on Fridays except for when I buy large cap for a swing. Yeah. I trade on Fridays if things map out. Cause like I've made money on Fridays, but the variables have to be there. And today I just would have got scorched. Scorched earth, you know? And I just don't understand how this thing moved up so much with the markets going in the opposite direction. But sometimes logic doesn't make sense. And when logic doesn't make sense, you better be sitting on your hands. Like, sit on your hands, man. You can be out here crying. But let me see. When this thing's supposed to be unhalting. PRZO halted at 10:08:28. So we'll see what happens at 10:13:28. 3 minutes. Giving up the ghost, man. Stupid, stupid. Yep, that's how I am, RJ. When I see what it's looking, when it's matching what I'm looking for, like if Dev would have ripped up, I would have been in it. I would have been on it. 3,500 I had ready to go. Ready. But yeah, things just didn't match up. I would have been in this thing. Let's say if I waited for the first 15 minutes and I entered on this candle right here, somewhere up in here. If I held, I would have been caught in this halt down. And I kind of would have, I don't know how I would have played this, depending on where I got in, because I probably would have just threw some stops out. But I don't know where this thing's going to open up because the market is continuing to rip up. Look at this. SOXL, I bet it's looking stupid right now. Look at SOXL. Maybe I should have focused on it today. It's up 6%. From 27.80 up to 28.80. Pretty nice move, but you know, it's out of there. Probably could have made like 50 bucks on it. About 50 bucks. I want to see what happens on this open. I know some people are caught in this halt down. Got about a minute left. I didn't even look at the time. Okay, 13:28. UMAC breaking on down the ATR lows. Devs coming back towards $1. Do you actually want to cooperate now, devs? Do you want to get back over your point of control at 112 and actually trade like you should? Or you want to continue to play with the hearts of people? I don't know. It's not ripping up though. Nvidia, killer move with no catalyst. All right, so 13.28 is what we're looking at for open here. Let's see where this thing gaps to. I mean, with the market up like this, the market's about to break over 21K, so they should be dumping this stock. I wouldn't be surprised if it opens back, 125-ish. We're about to get the open here. Okay, 149, quick little pump down. Are you going to continue to break down? Of course you are. Of course you are. Devs coming back up, trying to get to $1. Devs cracked $1 very briefly. I'm watching it while this thing is, man, NQ is killing the game right now, bro. Oh my gosh. Right off, test of ATR high, came back, test ATR high, skyrocket. Insanity, bro. All right, devs is back over $1. Can you start holding in consolidation, then make the choice to go higher, bro? Just go higher. ATR high right now is at 127. ATR lows is at $1. NQ is not slowing down. Yeah. Yeah. Let's look at SOXS or SOXL. So it moved from 27.75 up here to 28, around 28.75, $1 move there. You can do it. So basically, I'm not going to be interested in this one until it gets back over 119. Let's get into this section. Still has that point of control right there at 112. PRZO doing things again. Yeah. I can't do anything with this, man. Now, SOXL is driving up because it is a heavy follower. If we jump over here, look at SOXL beta score. So the betas go from -5 to +5. The closer it is to +5, the more strongly it follows the market. It doesn't matter what the news was on whatever. If the NQ is going up, this thing is going up. It's a heavy follower there. That thing, but it's okay. We're throwing a little wick up here on PRZO. Little wiki doodle. Come on and crash out. Crash out, man. This thing made me mad today, bro. But in my anger, I always want to be patient and not let anger make me impatient and just be jumping in. The chances that it makes it back up to 174 at this point are getting lower and lower, which is good. OPTT 46 cents. Do you have a catalyst on the day? Why are you up 25%? OPTT. Ocean Power Technologies. November 18th, and this was earnings. Nope, not doing that. Yeah, Nvidia doing the same thing, following the SPY. I wonder is Tesla up today? It should be, right? All of these tech stocks should be following. Yep, there's Tesla going on up. What about AMD? Yep, there's AMD going on up. What about Tesla, AMD, Nvidia, Amazon? No. Amazon is, well, I guess Amazon isn't technically a tech stock. I mean, I would think it is because it just covers so much stuff, but maybe not. All right, PRZO, come on, give up the ghost. We have the ATR highs down here at 114. Been waiting for this thing to rip down forever. Halt down is at 113, so there's a halt band right under this ATR. It's starting to look like I'm not going to be able to take a trade today. I say it's starting to look like it's been looking like that. Usually my trades happen within after the first 15-minute candle. If they're going to be there, I'll go ahead and get it in. But anyway, let's go over here to the journal since we have nothing else to look at for now. So basically on the month, this is the last trading day. I'm closing up the month, 76% win rate. Took 25 trades this month, 19 winners, 6 losers. No, I showed this at the beginning, but I don't know if all of y'all was here. So started off the first week red, and then just pieced it out. I had some red trades in here, and these I took trades as I was, when I was saying, you start to get itchy and you want to take a trade. That's what these trades were. And so they kind of cost me. Well, not this one. This one was actually part of the plan, which is why I got stopped out so well. Had 2,000 shares, only took a $5 loss. I was like, oh well. And so the day before made 300. Day after made 111, and then this was Thanksgiving, and then today. And today may be a no trade day, but I'll close up the week 446. And so basically on my setups, what has been going well has been the ATR high break on Green Day stocks. Yeah. Then the mistakes has been trading below the ATR high, just getting absolutely ransacked, or trading no catalyst stocks, or not cutting ATR failures, which is something that I need to do if it starts diving on me. But yeah, here's another loss. Planned trade, but did not execute on it. Literally had a planned trade and jumped to something else and lost money. And then trading earnings. That earnings, I think I've traded Lyft that lost me some money there. I was like, oh, come on, bro. But yeah, this is TraderSync. There's a link in the chat for it. I got an HH Trader link for this, and it's pretty cool. You can it has an AI assistant, which when you put your trades in here, you can actually ask the AI different things, identify mistakes. So you don't have to actually, you don't have to actually do a whole lot when it comes to the deep diving like I have done, but it would help for you to know. But you can ask it, hey, identify my mistakes. Hey, identify what I did on this particular symbol. Whatever you want to ask it. But it does have the AI system, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this month has been okay. And what I've been doing this month, this month has been the first month that I've been back trading under $5. And so I've been trading penny stocks and regular like above $1 stocks. And so I've been erasing one of the biggest mistakes that I had that was losing me so much money, is because I didn't know about ATR. And so I'm trading, and on these winners, I'm putting the mistake in here, entry price under 5, and I'm eating back all of those losses that I took trading under 5. And so once I'm done eating them all back and we're above break even on those losses, I just erase those as mistakes, and I'll put those into the setup pile and see like, hey, what are these under 5 doing for me? What are these above 5 doing for me? But yeah, pretty cool application. If you do get it and you need a walkthrough, I can definitely jump on. You can join the Discord. We can jump into a video chat, and I can show you how I set things up. And because I recorded every mistake that I've ever made. Every one. I went back and like literally recorded every one of them. Those are all the mistakes, and these are all the setups. Not as many setups, because that's how it is. Once you find something that works, you really don't have as many of those as the mistakes. But starting off, man, those mistakes was crazy. Anyway, back over here to our scheduled program. I am probably about to jump off of here. PRZO coming on back down. It's just continuing to halt down. I'm not in love with anything on the day. So probably about to hop off and circulate the trading community and go bother some other people or do some work or something. Friday is kind of light. We pretty much handled, for cybersecurity purposes, handle everything before, the holiday, because holidays are always like dangerous. People are always trying to hack and do XYZ. So we kind of gotta dot our I's and cross our T's before the holidays. But anyway, that was the episode for today. It was a little bit longer episode than normal. A lot of times I stop at 8:40. But of course today we didn't have a meeting, so I was like, might as well just keep going. But now I'm just sitting here. I'm not even drooling over anything. Nothing even looks appetizing right now. So yeah, that is it for me today. I'm gonna close it up. If I see anything, or maybe dev starts coming back up like it's doing now, we'll see later on in the day. Maybe it shoots fire, but for now, I just out of love with everything, you know, out of love with everything. But yeah, that's it for me today. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Start at 8 a.m. Usually I go to 8:40 so I can get ready for my meetings. But that's it, man. Green on the month, green on the week, and just carrying on into December. Trying to get ready for these vacations. All right. Anyway, that's it for me today. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.